A lot of people can't believe what's happening. They're up in arms, they're upset. You know, we want answers.
Rightly so. Tonight we hear reaction from the family of a Salinas woman who was killed by a drunk driver. Thanks for joining us tonight on the CW at 10. I'm Veronica Macias. The family's efforts for justice now set back as new evidence shows the man they believed had been behind the wheel. The driver wasn't behind the wheel that night of the deadly accident, according to DNA evidence. That crash happened on the corner of Davis Road and West Acacia Street. At the time, investigators believe that Jacques Clarke was the driver because the car was registered to him and the key fob was in his pocket. But tonight, Monterey County District Attorney explaining why criminal charges against the 19-year-old Carmel man are now being dismissed. Meanwhile, our KION's Jocelyn Ortega talked to family members tonight. Rosie Figueroa's brother telling her they're now more confused. Jocelyn?
Veronica, the Figueroa family says this decision leaves more questions than answers. And the victim's brother says he feels like he's reliving that tragic day all over again. And other family members even took to social media to express their outrage. They say they want justice for Rosie. After nearly a year of investigating the drunk driving accident that killed Rosie Figueroa, Jacques Clarke, the man believed to have been responsible for rear-ending her and sending her car spinning out of control in December of 2019, is now expected to have criminal charges dropped. On Wednesday, that news weighed heavy on the victim's family.
I still cannot believe it. What happened recently just brings back all those memories, and it's just like it happened again yesterday.
Socrates says every day has been a battle as he tries to make sense of the loss of his sister.
I wake up in the middle of the night and I see her face. I think of her often. I hear songs that remind me of her. I see her daughter and spend time with her daughter. It reminds me of her.
The Figueroa family remains focused on pursuing justice, if not from Clarke, then from the other occupant in the car that night. 19-year-old Clarke was initially believed to have been behind the wheel, according to investigators. Monterey County's district attorney says there was substantial evidence that led them to believe Clarke had been behind the wheel.
He's the registered owner of the vehicle. He had the key fob in his pocket. The car seat was aligned for his body. It was more consistent with his height.
It wasn't until DNA collected from the side passenger airbag that deployed in the crash showed where the young Carmel man was sitting.
It came back conclusively that Clarke was in the passenger seat and therefore could not have been the driver.
The DA says the investigation will continue, but did not mention charges against the other occupant in the car. Socrates says his family wants a conviction, and until that arrives, they will honor his sister's memory. The victim's family says they will be out here for the dismissal on Friday, and they are getting word that others will be coming out to support them. We did reach out to the Clarke family for comment, but have yet to hear back. In Salinas, Jocelyn Ortega, KION News Channel 546.